Hi everybody, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. In today's video we are going over my 2024 budget, and in yesterday's video I set up my utilities tracker for 2023 and basically figured out the budgeted amounts that I would be using for my 2024 budget for electric, natural gas, and water. And in that video I kind of said that the water is kind of higher than it probably should be, and that's just because I've only had 3 months with a new water meter that is reading properly, and I can't quite budget off of the 3 months. So I'm just going to kind of say I'd rather be higher than lower on the budget. So that's where I'm at right now, because I want to be able to afford my bills and, you know, not put stuff into savings or sinking funds or all of that type of stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. I have kind of gone through and done everything. I'm going to flip the camera down and start going through this. If you are interested in seeing my budget planner, in my Franken planner video, which was posted during Vlogmas, I did Franken plan my planner to have my weekly planner and my budget planner all on one spiral coil, and I'm using the Sarah Marie stickers budget planner. I don't think she has any more in stock. I'm sorry. She's said that once these are gone, she's already working on 2025 planners, and I just like the way it's set up for me because it is kind of how I like to budget and everything. So let me go ahead and flip the camera down so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So this is the 2024 budget setup. That is if I can get my camera to not fall down. I am not going to share with you my income because I do have a regular job outside of YouTube and there's privacy type stuff in there, so I'm not going to share my income on that. But I do get paid twice a month. So I will have a paycheck 1 and a paycheck 2, and then I always leave a blank for additional for anything that may come in. So if I work elections and get paid for the elections, there's that. And if I get any rebates, if I get any money, if I transfer money over from my sinking funds to help cover some of my bills or any of that type of stuff, that's the additional income basically. And I like to keep track of that just so I know exactly what's coming in, what's going out, and all of that type of stuff. So what I'm basically going to set up in here are the variable and the fixed expenses, and then also go through the sinking funds as well. So we're going to start off with these, and I kind of go in alphabetical order because that's just how my brain works when I'm looking at things. I don't know if it's all the years of reading and all of that type of stuff. I just would like things to be alphabetical. Of course, on my list that I have off to my side, it is not in alphabetical order, so bear with me as I figure this out. And down here for savings, I'm just going to put a number, and I'm not going to do that until I pay off all of my debt and all of that. I won't get to doing the debt stuff until later this month to see if I was able to pay off any more towards debt or any of that. So that is what my monthly bills are looking like for now. And let's go ahead and go and set up the sinking funds so that way you can see where I'm getting this $1,664. Sinking funds are right here. So the categories, I've kind of combined some categories because they kind of fall into the same thing. So let's go ahead and get this going. The holidays, having fun, coming together with the family and friends, a gift that's heaven sent, is heaven sent to you and me. So all in all, when you add up all of this, it should be, if I did this all correctly. So not all of it. It's basically the car, $250, clothing, $25, gifts, $50, house, $884, medical, $100, subscriptions, $35, and then taxes. All of this stuff should total $164. I did not total up the annual just because it's not going to stay that way, because insurance. Oh, I forgot to add trash in here. I just realized that I don't have trash in here. My trash is paid quarterly. Can't believe I forgot trash. Wow. Okay, so quarterly, and it's been in the $90 range, so I just did $100 divided by 3. That gets the monthly amount, and then the $100 times 4 for the quarterly. That gets the total for the year. Now I'm going to flip through this and see if there's anything else I need to add into here. The sun is starting to come in the windows, which is so nice. Okay, business budget. I haven't even set up that yet. Emergency funds. Okay. This is something that I do need to set up on the emergency fund. Basically, it is, I'm going to pull out previous years. So this is 2023's, and basically I want to have in 1 and 3 years to be able to cover all of this stuff. I want to have $11,898.75 in my emergency fund to be in there in case I ever lose my job, which don't want to do that, but worst case scenario, that I will be able to cover all of this for at least 3 months while I am looking for a job. Of course, if I lose my job, I will cut some things out of here that, like, I cut pest control. That's gone. That's out of here. I don't have that anymore. But water has been cut down, so I will go and figure this out for 2024 and have it in here. But basically, it's having $11,000 in my emergency fund to be able to live like I'm living right now, to pay for everything and not have to cut anything out. I will, but I wouldn't have to. So my goal is to actually have 6 months just to be on the safe side, just, you know, but with only putting $100 into the emergency fund a month, you know, that's $1,200 a year. So it's slowly going up, but it's not a huge number. My focus is to pay off my debt so that way I can start putting a lot more money into my savings accounts, including my emergency fund as well. So that's one thing I'm going to track. Net worth. I really don't track net worth except for on Quicken on my computer. It does everything for me without me having to figure it out. This will have where kind of like this, I'll set this up to be for where I will put electric, natural gas, and water. Those are the 3 that I track because they fluctuate throughout the year, throughout each month and everything. So that way I can figure out how to budget. I found it was actually cheaper for me to do this on my own without going through the utilities and saying, please keep it at an average, at a steady amount throughout the year. It's actually cheaper for me to do it this way than to have them do it. So that is why I have done that. And then savings tracker, I'm not really going to be tracking much. This one is investment tracker. I kind of do some of that, but not really. Debt tracker, I won't set this up until the end of the year because I want to see how much I will be able to get paid off. We have medical expenses. Of course, medical expenses will of course happen in 2024. So, you know, just keep an idea of where they are going. Gifts, trying to keep a gift budget on track. Home maintenance, this is definitely something that I want to keep track of. Like if I have to call pest control or have someone come cut a tree down, or, you know, that type of stuff here. Car maintenance is another one to keep track of. And then right here, I am going to be setting up a subscription tracker, and I'm just going to set it up here with you guys. And these are my annual, monthly subscriptions that happen. I'm not doing anything fancy with this. I have no fingernails because I've been biting them. So I can't get a hold of much of anything. Okay, so there we have the monthly and yearly subscriptions, memberships, whatever you want to call them, and the renewal dates. And some of these I may actually discontinue before time to do the renewal, like Lose It, yoga for beginners, that type of stuff. But everything else I pretty much am going to keep because it's working out and I enjoy them. This allows me to keep my subscriptions and kind of figure out how much it's going to be. I probably need to be putting more into my subscription sinking fund to cover some of this stuff, but some of this is for business. So web security, BookBolt, Canva, and Epidemic Sound are all for my editing, book publishing, YouTube, all of that, the business side of things. But I add them in there because right now I'm having to personally cash flow those because the business is not making any money, or not enough money to cover the expenses. So I have to put them into my personal budget because I'm basically loaning this money to the business. So that is it for setting up the business budget. I again will be back, or I may not be back, but I need to set up my business budget and I will try to figure that out at a later date. Because I still need to like gather all the information on that because yes. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I will be back tomorrow to set up my TV movie watching log in my notebook, and I hope that you guys will join me on that video. If you also would like to watch any of my previous Vlogmases, I will leave somewhere in here, a link to where you can watch them. I also have my cleaning with me and my budget with me, so I hope that you will join me on one of my next videos or previous videos. Thank you everybody and have a wonderful day. Bye everybody.
What a feeling when it's time for Christmas. Let's sing a carol and we'll bring